Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To all the honorable judges, the master of ceremony, teachers, fellow contestants and friends. Thanks to Allah, the Almighty who has given us mercy and blessing so we can meet together in this place, and don't forget to deliver salawat and salam to our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, who has moved us from the darkness to the light so we are always in the right way. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to grasp this honor today to tell you about my topic, which is the fiqh of online shopping. Before I go further with the points of the topic today, I would like to briefly explain on the meaning of fiqh and the meaning of online shopping. Fiqh is Islamic jurisprudence. It is often described as the human understanding and practices of the Sharia, that is, human understanding of the divine Islamic law as revealed in the Quran and the Sunnah. Fiqh expands and develops Sharia through the interpretation of the Quran and Sunnah by Islamic jurists, and is implemented by the rulings of jurists on questions presented to them. Thus, whereas Sharia is considered immutable and infallible by Muslims, fiqh is considered fallible and changeable. Fiqh deals with the observance of rituals, morals, and social legislation in Islam, as well as political system. Online shopping is the action or activity of buying products or services over the internet. It means going online, landing on seller's website, selecting something, and arranging for its delivery. The buyer either pays for the services or good online with a credit or debit card or upon delivery. Buying and selling in fiqh terms are called al-bai'i, which means selling, replacing, and exchanging something for something else. The words al-bai'i means to sell, but at the same time, it also means to buy. In terms of terminology, there are several definitions of buying and selling put forward by fiqh scholars, even though the substance and purpose of the definitions are the same. As the Quran says in Surah An-Nisa, "O you who believe, eat not up your property among yourselves unjustly, except it be a trade amongst you by mutual consent. And do not kill yourself, nor kill one another. Surely Allah is the most merciful to you." Ladies and gentlemen, what are the basic rules of buy and sell in Islam? First, the things that are being sold and money offered as their price should both be lawfully acquired and clearly specified. This condition demands that the goods should have been lawfully obtained. We must not sell or purchase things that are stolen or has been accepted as illegal gratification and has been acquired in some deceitful way. This condition holds the buyer and the seller responsible for lawful possession of the goods. Second, the goods to be bought in the open market. Goods and commodities for sale should go into the open market. The seller or his agents must be aware of the state of the market before proposals are made for the purchase by the buyers. The seller should not be taken unawares, lest the buyer takes undue advantage of his ignorance of the conditions and prices prevailing in the market. Lastly, there should be no trade and traffic in things, the use of which is prohibited by Islam. A Muslim can trade in those goods and commodities only the use of which has been declared to be halal. There can be no trade and traffic in things the use of which is prohibited by Islam. For example, there can be no trade in wine, swine, and the dead bodies of an animal. A devout Muslim merchant would not even trade and traffic in things. The devout Muslim merchant would not even trade and traffic in thin and transparent stuff for ladies, because the use of such stuff by ladies is unlawful. One cannot sell the carcass of an animal, However, flay its skin, which can be used for making shoes, so therefore it can be sold, but not the flesh of the dead animals. Ladies and gentlemen, today's trading activity is increasingly widespread, especially sites that used to make buying and selling online are getting better and diverse. However, as we know that the system of buying and selling online products only offered in the form of explanation of specifications of the good and pictures that cannot be guaranteed the truth. For that, as a buyer, it is essential to find out the truth whether the things we want to buy are appropriate or not. What are some of the conditions that allow buying and selling in Islam? One of the conditions is we must comply with Islamic religious law to avoid forbidden business transactions such as fraud. Next, there must be a strict and precise control and legal rules from the government to ensure that it is permissible to do business whose transactions are done online for the public too. Besides that, the object of sale and purchase and the amount of payment should be known by both parties to avoid fraud. The goods purchased must have clear criteria and specification or descriptions such as pictures, prices, and sizes. The last one is the buyer is given the right to cancel the sale and purchase or accept it willingly if the goods received are not following the order. Ladies and gentlemen, online buying and selling include aspects of muamalah, which is permissible unless there are arguments that forbid it. In addition, the pillars and conditions of buying and selling online also do not conflict with the pillars and requirements of the Islamic legal system of engagement. As a closure, online buying and selling transactions also contain aspects of benefits in the form of convenience and time efficiency. I have lined out the points on the fiqh of online shopping. Well then, I arrive at the end of my speech, and thus I would like to thank all for lending your ears. Thank you.